This podcast episode is brought to you by Coors Light. These days, everything is go, go, go. It's nonstop hustle all the time. Work, friends, family expect you to be on 24/7. Well, sometimes you just need to reach for a Coors Light because it's made to chill. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged. It's as crisp and refreshing as the Colorado Rockies. It is literally made to chill. Coors Light is the one I choose when I need to unwind. So when you want to hit reset, reach for the beer that's made to chill. Get Coors Light in the new look delivered straight to your door with Drizzly or Instacart. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Hey friends, it's Nick here. If you haven't heard, we're taking a very brief break. We'll be back with new episodes beginning July 7th. Until then, we're going to keep the feed busy with some bonus content. First, right here and right now, we're going to unlock a previously exclusive Patreon-only bonus episode that was originally released September 2020. This is only the second time ever we've unlocked a Patreon-only bonus episode, and it's one of about 30 bonus episodes available right now at patreon.com/tennispod, with more added each month. The bonus episodes on Patreon are, of course, ad-free as well. So enjoy this special look into what our Patreon has to offer. It's Brandon taking Buzzfeed quizzes in real time, right now. Enjoy. If you're listening to this, that means we suckered you out of a few bucks a month. My name's Nick, and this is a Patreon bonus episode for the Tennis Podcast.
It is. I'm Brandon.
Hi, Brandon. How you doing today?
Sure. Great.
How's the weather over there?
6 miles from your house. It's hot outside. It's summertime.
Wait, you live just 6 miles away this whole time?
We're in like 5 months into quarantine now. Every day is exactly the same. I got nothing new happening. I never have anything new to say to anybody.
But if we were looking at like a line chart of your life over the last 5 months, I'll bet we'd see some peaks and valleys, and the peaks would be recording days with Nick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, on
just
that note,
indicates how low those valleys must be.
Hey, I'll take it. If I'm at a peak, I'm at a peak.
Sure.
So today, I have a number of directions. You're going to choose your own adventure today.
Okay.
So you tell me. We might talk about all of these things, depending on time, but we're going to start with one and see how long it takes.
Okay.
So I need you to choose between the four following topics. Villain, age, food, celebrity.
Let's start with celebrity.
Okay. Today, Brandon is going to do his favorite thing, and that is take a Buzzfeed quiz.
Okay. Is this like what celebrity I'm like?
Can we guess who your celebrity dream guy is?
Oh, I've already got some nominations, but sure. Let's find out who they think it is.
And I have some backup quizzes too, in case we get through this one quick.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, why don't you educate the folks at home? Tell them what is a Buzzfeed and what is a Buzzfeed quiz?
Oh my God. I feel like I always find Buzzfeed things in other places. Like I never go to Buzzfeed. Do you?
No, never.
Maybe I have. I know I've taken quizzes like that. I don't know if I've taken them on Buzzfeed. I don't ever go to BuzzFeed.com. So I guess I couldn't tell you exactly what's on there other than quizzes and some kind of news. Doesn't BuzzFeed also do like hard-hitting journalism also, in addition to jack-off quizzes?
They have a porn section as well. BuzzFeed's into everything.
Do they really have a porn section?
No.
Okay.
Unless it's hidden on one of these tabs.
There is a tab called Tasty. Oh, it's food.
Oh, it's food.
Well,
which would be...
It's a kind of porn.
If adult humans hadn't been so conditioned to take everything sexually in the world, Tasty would be a very clear indicator of food. It's just that we just don't trust it to be so straightforward.
Mm-mm.
So today, we're going to start with the quiz. Can BuzzFeed guess Brandon's celebrity dream guy?
Okay.
Okay? You're going to answer a series of questions, and based on your results, it's going to spit out a scientifically accurate, evidence-based, unarguable result. That will be the final result and a fact of Brandon's life.
Elon Musk has had 3 big projects in his life. The Tesla car, SpaceX, and this quiz.
It's true. And he's listening right now, so shout out to Elon. Okay, first question. Where do you want to go on a date? Your answer choices are a shooting range, a movie theater, an art museum, or a parade.
What kind of bizarre choices are these? A parade?
I know mine.
I mean, I think a movie is a pretty standard date fare.
Yeah.
So wait, so it was parade, shooting range, which seems very aggressive. And this is me going on a date with a fella.
No, it's just you going on a date in general. It is not specific.
Oh, well, I thought I was picking my dream guy. So is this where I would go on a date with this guy?
It's picking your dream guy based on personality traits determined by your answers to general questions.
I'm still going to go with a movie. I'd rather see a movie.
Okay. I thought you'd do that or art museum because I know how much
how much of a cultured
ritzy
piece of shit I am.
Yeah.
It's between movie and art museum because you can actually talk to the person.
You can talk at a parade.
You have to.
You can talk. You can lean over to your person and say, "Hey, look at that fat ass over there." All kinds of people watching at a parade.
What kind of parade is this?
In the crowd. It doesn't have to be in the parade.
Okay, it's not a parade of fat ladies.
Okay, next question. So we answered movie theater. It's not going to give us, obviously, our result till the end. So next question. Okay. How would your friends describe you? Normal? Quirky? Outspoken? And we can just rule this one out, but smart.
I don't know if they would choose any of that. Just pick normal.
Okay, well, the most boring answer for the most boring sidekick host.
I mean, quirky sounds like something that a child or a very petite woman could be called quirky.
You don't think Christopher Walken could be described as quirky? Kind of eccentric is how I view that.
Yeah, when you're old, it's eccentric. When you're young and cute, it's quirky. Eccentric is for people that could also stab you or may have super long weird fingernails or keep jars of pee. That's eccentric. Quirky is like, she buzzed her head.
All right, so you're going with normal out of those?
I'm going to pick normal.
What's your favorite food? Not favorite food in the world, but favorite out of these four things, which are extremely... This is odd choices. Okay, number 1, corn.
Okay.
I know you're a corn lover.
What if that was my answer? Oh, that's the same one as in the world. It's just corn. Any way I can get it. I love that I don't digest it. That's why it's my favorite food.
Yeah, absolutely. Choice number 2, chips.
Just any kind of chips, okay.
That's a good candidate. Better than corn. Although some chips are made of corn.
Why does it have to be just one? Why I don't understand why it's not a meal or something with more than one ingredient.
Because they're asking very specific questions curated by scientists.
I forgot that this was done by people in lab coats.
They have to ask questions that are worded in such a way that get to the core of your id.
Right.
All right. So you had corn chips. Number 3 is KFC. There's your meal. See, now that's a cheat, though, because the first 2 were very specific things. Yeah. KFC is a whole menu there. So, that's a smart choice if you want variety.
Yeah.
Number 4 is kind of like that, too, though, and it's candy.
Yeah. Candy. It's KFC, for sure.
KFC is your choice? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you confused? They don't have hot dogs there.
Yeah, when do they close? I might go there tonight now.
This one's a little more interesting. What's your favorite band?
Okay, out of these choices.
Yes, and the first choice here was also the first choice on the last question. Korn.
Korn with a backwards K or a backwards R.
Yep. Choice number 2, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's a good choice.
Yeah. Choice
number 3, the Foo Fighters.
Okay.
And choice number 4, I think this one's probably your favorite. One Direction. So you had Korn, the Chili Peppers, the Foo Fighters, or One Direction.
Do you know a One Direction song? Could you name one?
Oh, there used to be one that I knew. What was it called? It was really stupid.
How did you know it?
I don't remember. It was
when did it come out that you knew it? Were you out of high school?
Oh, you know why I knew it? Because it was my wedding song. That's why.
Okay. Fair enough.
Chili Peppers, Foo Fighters, One Direction, Korn.
Yeah, Chili Peppers, sure.
Okay. What's your favorite game?
Gerald's game.
Maze? Like M-A-I-Z-E? What is that? Isn't that a word for corn again?
Yeah, that's just corn again. Who is this dream guy that would be something to do with corn?
Okay, so that's Maze as a game somehow. Call of Duty, Animal Crossing, Lego Marvel Superheroes.
Oh, it's Lego Marvel Superheroes. I've actually played that recently with my kid.
What's your favorite color? Blue, red, pink, green.
Blue.
What would you have chosen if it was any color in the world? Brown? Tan?
I do feel sorry for brown sometimes, but it... Because nobody picks it.
You want to elaborate on that?
Huh? And nobody picks
Nobody picks gray, brown, beige.
Although you are describing a lot of the colors I wear.
Yes. I'm going with blue. I think we're down to our last one or two here. What are you looking for in a partner?
Uh-huh.
You're never going to believe this. The first answer is a corny sense of humor.
Okay.
Did you ever watch All That on Nickelodeon? Was that before?
Yeah,
was that after your time?
After my time. I'm aware. I know what it is. I didn't watch it.
Okay. Well, there's a recurring skit with a giant ear of corn. So wonder if that's your dream. Okay. Corny sense of humor, kind, confident, handsome.
And what was the question again? This is my...
What are you most looking for in a partner?
I'll say them one more time.
Corny sense of humor, kind, confident, handsome. And if it helps you in answering this question, you can think of a partner like a podcast host, like co-host, if that helps you answer this question. So what are you most looking for in a podcast co-host? Handsome?
I pick the one need most kind.
Is that your answer?
Yeah, it's kind.
Okay.
I'm answering honestly because I want to find out if it's like Willie Nelson or some guy made of corn or what.
Stephen Hawking. Okay, this next one's kind of hard. It's which of these images speak to you most? So I'm going to have to describe them to you.
Okay.
Number one is like a vintage style American flag.
Okay.
Number two is like really tall trees and you're looking up at them through the trees into the sky.
Yeah.
Number three is fucking monkey eating corn.
Now, the question was which one of these speaks to me?
Speaks to you.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can't see the monkey's face. You see his whole body from
I don't
neck
need to.
down holding corn.
I know what kind of face a monkey's making when he's eating corn.
All right, and the last choice is like a flowery field.
It's the monkey eating corn.
Okay. Not eating a banana now. This is your last question, then we find out which of the 7 dwarfs is right for you. What houseplant do you like? A snake plant. You might need to Google each of these.
What the fuck is this? Okay. Yeah, good call. Snake plant. Okay, yeah, that one's not bad.
Succulents.
Okay, I know what a succulent is. You fucking know I do.
Pothos. Pothos. Kind of like pothose.
I knew some pothos in college.
All right, and your last choice, corn.
Fuck.
Corn is your last houseplant. Which one do you like most?
Succulents.
Oh my god, I got your dream guy. Wow.
Is it somebody with corn? Are we ever going to know what the deal is with corn, or because I didn't get the corn guy, now we're never going to know?
We'll refresh and choose corn for everything and see what it says. But for your dream guy, any initial guesses? Who do you want your dream guy to be? Me?
Willie Nelson.
Tom Cruise?
Willie Nelson?
Modern day Willie Nelson?
Any Willie Nelson. I'll take him. I'll take
Toby from The Office. Okay. I wish it gave us a reason, but it does not give me any reason why this person. It just shows his picture and his name, and it says, this is it.
I think I'll just know the reason intuitively.
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, fucking Thor? Well, I mean, he is, I guess, a handsome fella.
He's out of your league.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wait, what if I got the fat one from Avengers Endgame?
Now, that might be a little more in your league.
I'll take the fat one.
Still got a cute face. All right, we're going to retake this and choose corn on everything, except the first...
What if you take all the corn ones again and it's still Chris Hemsworth? What if Chris Hemsworth is the only answer on there?
Okay, the first 2 questions don't have corn.
What's the closest?
So where do you want to go on a date? Shooting range? Yeah,
pick
or a
shooting
parade,
range.
or an art museum, or movie theater. All right. Are you quirky, normal, outspoken, smart? Quirky, right?
Yeah, and then lean into corn.
Going corn on everything. Oh, wait. Color. The closest color would be green, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Corny sense of humor. A monkey eating corn. Corn. Leo, it gave me Leonardo DiCaprio. This has to just be random.
So what the fuck is up with all the corn? None of it means anything.
I'm going to refresh and choose the exact same answers I just did and see if it gives me Leo again. And if it doesn't, then I'm fucking calling BuzzFeed and going on a rant.
I hope it gives you, the end result is the chimp eating corn.
It is Leo again, so at least it's consistent.
Okay. There's some kind of logic to this corn-based madness.
It's corn-based.
Do you think Leonardo DiCaprio, like, maybe there's a rumor we're not aware of where he really fucking digs down on corn?
Or he digs corn into himself, am I right? Like an ear of corn? We can't rule it out.
He does what with it?
He drives an ear of corn into his body.
Maybe.
We
like
can't
into
rule it
his
out.
cornhole?
Yeah. The burden of proof to disprove what I just said is on him. It's not on me.
Yeah. You prove
so if he doesn't want to be known as that.
Prove you don't have corn up your ass.
You drop your drawers next time I see you, Leo. All right. Well, we got through that quick. So you want to take another one?
Yeah. That one went.
All right.
That one was so tight. I can't imagine like how like what fucking Swiss watch this next quiz is going to be.
This one I'm very curious in. Okay. It's going to go quick because you only have 2 options on every choice, and they're both the same. This is what you do. You say love or hate to these 15 diner foods.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll guess your age within 91% accuracy. So we're going to see if it can guess your age based on you saying love or hate to 15 diner foods.
I think I might need to go to the hospital and have my brain scanned. I have like a scratch pad here, and I swear to God, I almost wrote down my age. Fucking remind myself.
Wouldn't you run out of room on the paper to add as many zeros as you'd need to?
I'm gonna write it down anyway at this point, just in case. Oh, okay. I've never picked up a pen and made myself laugh before, but goddamn, I must be one hell of a comedian.
This is why the pod's going so well, because of this sort of content right here. All right. Love or hate? Here we go. We're going to try to go quick.
Yep.
Banana split.
Love.
Cheeseburger and onion rings.
Love.
This is how we're going to find out the airport hot dog thing, because that's going to come up and you're going to have to say love.
You're going to throw it in there.
Buttermilk pancakes with butter and syrup.
Love.
Club sandwich.
Can I pause for a second and say, like, during quarantine, have you gained a little weight during quarantine? Be honest.
I've gained more weight than I'd like to admit.
Okay. Yeah, same here. And I had recently lost a healthy
bunch of weight.
Right. So about 12 of these little pounds snuck back on. And I am on like, day 3 or 4 of really buckling down. And I haven't thought about pancakes yet. And now I'm like...
Throw it all out the window. You're going to restart tomorrow.
I think I'm going to make fucking pancakes tonight.
All right. We're doing love on pancakes.
Pancakes, love.
Club sandwich.
Love.
Love?
Is this the way my doctor is going to do my cholesterol test next time I go in?
Now, this one might be a little less sure bet.
Okay.
Home fries.
Love.
Okay. Now, this one is iffy because I know you're lactose intolerant, or at least you would pretend to be for attention.
Uh-huh.
So this is probably a love-hate relationship. So curious to see what you answer for milkshakes.
Oh, fuck. Love. I would. Okay, so when I get serious about a milkshake, I do one of 2 things. I either find some Lactaid and take that beforehand, or I just say, fuck it, and I roll the dice. And usually I'm about 50% on everything being just fine, tasty, enjoy my milkshake. And the other 50% of the time, I shit out everything but my brains.
Whoa.
So yeah, love it.
Speaking of shitting out your brains, how about meatloaf with mashed potatoes, gravy, and peas?
Okay, this is not a joke. I think I've told you, I think you know this. If I go to a restaurant and they have meatloaf on the menu, I almost always will get it. Yeah, love it.
I don't hate meatloaf, but I don't love it. All right, we're going love.
Yeah, I love it.
Now, this one maybe is tricky because I know you love the first half of this. I don't know if you love the second half or not. Chicken strips with fries and honey mustard dipping sauce. Is that a love?
Is it weird that have you loved every one of these foods so far?
Yes. Well,
Yeah,
not
okay.
the meat. Well, meatloaf.
Or do you love
a
or hate
mixed
on
bag.
meatloaf? Because those are two extremes.
I guess I would go hate because I'm not a big fan of gravy or meatloaf or peas.
You're not a fan of gravy?
No.
You know, there are a lot of different, like, you know, there's white gravy, there's like brown gravies. When I was a kid in elementary school, somehow their gravy was like almost like neon green. And I loved everyone. I've never met a gravy I didn't like.
This is explaining so much right now about you. I wish they asked this question on the Dream Guy, because then you could have got Meatloaf, the rocker.
As soon as this is over, I am waking up my family, throwing them in the car, and we're going to, I hope KFC is open late. We're going to KFC, and I'm getting as much gravy as they can get me.
Oh, my God. Well, on that
yeah,
honestly disgusting note, love on honey mustard. All right. We got just a few left. Cherry cheesecake.
Love it.
I would choose hate on that. Sloppy Joe's made them extra sloppy for you.
Okay, this is the first one I'm going to have to side with hate.
Damn, that is a hot take.
I mean,
it's a hate take.
I'm closer to hate than I am love because they are literally sloppy.
What is it? It's just a bunch of like chopped up meat with like sauce and stuff, right?
Yeah, I think it's like, it's kind of like hamburger, but it's sloppier. What is fucking a sloppy goddamn Joe? Hold on. What is a sloppy Joe? I mean, I've eaten one, but I don't know like what constitutes your Joe being sloppy. Okay, it's a sandwich consisting of ground beef or pork, onions, tomato sauce, ketchup, Worcestershire, I can't say it, sauce, and other seasonings served on hamburger. So it's not just the ground beef, it's the onions and other sauces and stuff. I mean,
other sauces.
You know what? Fuck it, love. Can you go back?
Oh, you're switching to love. All right, I can change it.
I Googled it and I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm like, all right, I'd eat one. I don't care if it's sloppy or not.
I'd like to eat a neat Joe. I know you love this.
That's most of your ideas are real dog shit. But that one, Neat Joe, is a good idea. You could have like, if you had you couldn't make a whole restaurant around it. But if you had like a food truck, and one of your things was a Neat Joe, which is like a sloppy Joe, but the bun is a little bit big and you can kind of pinch it on the sides, like crimp it in, kind of like a big Hot Pocket so it doesn't fall out.
That's just a sloppy Joe Hot Pocket, though. That might exist. But I'll tell you what, that's
a free idea for you.
Yeah, if I see a food truck anytime after today with this idea, I'm fucking suing anyone out there that does that. Just no.
You're
Black
still not
coffee.
going to take the initiative?
No, absolutely not.
Okay,
Tennis
sorry.
Podcast has drained all of my initiative.
You said black coffee?
Yeah, that's a love, right?
Yeah, I have black coffee every morning.
Chili cheese fries, do you have that every morning too?
Oh my God, if I could. Holy shit, I'm going to... tomorrow's a cheat day. Yeah, love.
Now, do you have a cheat day or a cheat meal?
Well, it's supposed to be meal, but... Well,
but fuck it, right? YOLO ones.
After this quiz, I got a lot to do tomorrow.
All right,
I got a lot to do tonight.
This one, I genuinely don't know what you're going to say here. Tuna melt.
Oh, hate.
Okay, good.
Tuna salad sandwich, I like, because it's cold for some reason, but like
I'm really gross too.
Well, I still like it. I don't care. But hot tuna melting, no thank you.
Yeah, there's cheese on it in this picture too.
I don't like cheese and tuna touching each other.
No.
You two keep your fucking fingers to yourselves.
Okay. We're down to the last two, and then it's going to guess your age.
And tell me how fat I'm going to be.
Western omelet.
What makes an omelet a Western omelet? I got to look it up. If it has mushrooms.
I think it might be steak, right?
Western omelet. Oh, it's also known as the Denver omelet or Southwestern omelet. Includes diced ham, green bell pepper, onion. Yes, I love it.
Yep, I love it too. All right. And if you say no to this, I'll be very surprised. Apple pie with vanilla ice cream.
I love it.
Okay, here we go. Oh my God.
What did it say? I forgot what this was asking me, what this was trying to determine.
Based on your answers, it's going to guess with 91% accuracy your age.
There's no way you can guess all of those love but one and it guesses my age. What is my age?
I think you had two hate. Let's see. You had You hated a tuna melt.
I think that was it. Remember, I reversed Sloppy Joe.
Yep, you're right. Okay, you are
79.
What is this? Younger than 18.
What?
That actually gives a reason, though. Here's what it says. We're pretty confident you're under 18 years old. Even if you are older, you still feel as if you're young at heart. You're ambitious, but you can be insecure at times. Frequently find yourself getting caught up in drama. But you're on your way to leading a life full of adventure and excitement. Boy, they got that wrong.
Did they say that
last part is...
Wait. Did they say I got a lot of drama?
It says you're ambitious, but you can be insecure at times and frequently find yourself getting caught up in drama.
That's not true either.
But you're on your way to leading a life full of adventure and excitement.
That's not
Maybe it's a typo. Maybe instead of adventure and excitement, they really meant adventure and excrement.
Should I...
You think that's possible?
On the amount of shit that I clean up around this house on a weekly basis, yeah, I do see a lot of excrement in my future. Now, I do not feel young at heart. I feel...
No, you don't.
I feel exactly my age at heart.
Yep, 53.
No.
I feel that way in my heart about your age, too.
Guess my age within what?
91% accuracy.
That's
Okay. Do you want to do another food one?
Yes.
Or do you want to switch?
I'm so hungry now.
All right. This one is, they're going to guess your mental age based on the appetizers you choose.
Okay. My mental age?
Yes, your mental age.
Okay, so even more scientific.
Yes. I think this was one of the last scientific breakthroughs Einstein worked on before he passed.
This is
quiz.
Like when Tesla left, somebody pulled this out of his like cold fingers. This piece of paper, they uncrumpled it, and they were like, "Oh my god, it's a food quiz."
What the fuck is a Buzzfeed? All right.
Well, I circled my age again because I feel that my mental age is my actual age, which, for the record, and this is I guess a Patreon exclusive, it's 38 years old.
No. No, you know we're recording in 2020, right?
Uh-huh.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. Is there something interfering with your happiness or is preventing you from achieving your goals? I struggle with perfectionist tendencies, and it can show up in my life as procrastination because I'd rather not do something at all than do it and not have it perfect. My perfectionism can trigger anxiety, and my anxiety can sometimes make me depressed. In the last year, though, I've prioritized therapy, and it has made a huge difference in my personal and professional life. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist, and you can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It is professional counseling done securely online. The service is available for clients worldwide and is more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. Visit betterhelp.com/Blue Wire. That's BetterHelp, HELP, and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. Special offer for Blue Wire podcast listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Blue Wire. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Blue Wire.
Okay, so far you're under 18 and you're going on a date with Chris Hemsworth, which might be trouble for him. Let's see your mental age.
Okay.
So, when you're at a casual restaurant, which app would you choose? Chips and dip?
Mm-hmm.
Fries? Fried calamari? Chicken wings?
I guess it's the chips and dip. I mean, dip isn't very
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Dip isn't very... I don't want chicken wings because I don't want to share wings as an appetizer with a bunch of other people and watch them tear flesh from the bones of a little bird in front of me. I don't have any interest in that. One of them
But you want their mouth inside the dip. It's like putting your entire mouth inside the dip with the chips.
No, we're going to establish some fucking rules, or we're going to get separate little plates or maybe even little containers for our dips. What were the other choices?
Fries, which is the correct choice.
No, because
or fried calamari.
Because
you're going to pick your sauce and shit after this.
All right.
You sticking with chips and dip?
Yes.
Okay, I respect your wrong opinion. All right, the next question is to pick a dip for your chips and dip.
Okay.
You can have nacho cheese, solid choice, salsa, guacamole, or none. And just have chips for your appetizer.
I want guacamole.
Okay, wrong again. Which drink would you pair with your appetizer? You can have lemonade, Diet Coke, root beer float, and this does not go with chips and guacamole, but juice. Lemonade, Diet Coke, root beer float, or juice.
I guess it would have to be Diet Coke. I'd either want water or beer, but I'll pick Diet Coke.
All right. When faced with the decision to eat one of the following, which would you pick? So we're stepping over to a new separate appetizer now.
Wait, these are more appetizers? I thought you were taking my order.
What? So I was writing all this down to go get some carryout and
you're
bring it to you.
DoorDash me at the end of this. Yeah.
All right. Which one of these would you pick? Bruschetta, coconut shrimp, garlic bread, or a pizza slice?
Pizza slice.
Is that an appetizer? Yeah.
It is now.
Easy choice. Finally, last question, I think. Yep. Pick one more comfort food appetizer. This is a hard one. You can have potato skins, mac and cheese balls. Do you think you could shave those with a Manscaped? Shareable pasta skillet. Nope.
Yeah, no,
pasta
thank you.
is not something I'm going to share.
Let's fucking jam our mouth-covered forks together.
To one liquidy,
residential
gooey
community pot of goo, yeah.
Nope. So it's that or hush puppies.
Hush puppies aren't a fucking appetizer. Whoever wrote that.
What is that?
A hush puppy?
What is a hush puppy again? Is it a potato?
No, it's like cornbread and some other diced onions and some other shit, and then it's fried. Usually get it with like fried catfish or something. I like hush puppies, but they're not very common, and they're more of like a southern thing.
I wish you'd hush, puppy.
What was the first one again? I think that was it.
Potato skins, mac and cheese balls.
It's the potato skins.
Yeah, that's the right choice. All right, your mental age.
You know this is going to be all over the place. This is going to be like a Yoda age, like 130.
Nope, you're mentally between 8 and 12 years old.
Oh. I don't know. Okay.
Okay, so you're 18 years old or less, but the mind of an 8 to 12-year-old, but you're going on a date with Chris Hemsworth. You want to hear the rationale?
Okay, yeah, sure.
You're mentally young. You are creative, but not usually when it comes to food. You probably always order from the kids' menu and really enjoy sweet foods. You have some good friends and probably a few enemies. Yeah. You're obsessed with your phone and love a good thrill. That's you. That's you to a T.
Where the fuck did all of that come from? Those three questions. You're obsessed with your phone? I got to start designing Buzzfeed quizzes. These are a riot. You just make up any shit you want. And at the end, you get to like make people feel bad about their choices.
Well, we're going to do one more, and you're going to choose between two.
Okay.
You can choose which Disney villain alter ego are you. So basically, which Disney villain are you? Or which Disney villain would be pissed at you?
Oh, I'll be which villain I am.
Here we go. Which Disney villain are you? If you could be any one of these animals, which would you be?
Honestly, let me just tell you now. I know which one it would be. It's Jafar.
Well, we're going to test that. I don't think it's Jafar. I feel
personally a lot like Jafar.
I think you're the octopus witch from Little Mermaid.
Ursula?
Yes.
She got a big old butt on her.
Oh, god damn, I'm getting...
The octopus part is gross, but she's working with a big old butt.
Is it really a butt, or is it just like the bulbous part of an octopus body?
If you ignore the tentacles, it's a butt.
Oh, god damn.
Instead of containing the brain and beak of a disgusting sea monster.
God, you're getting me excited here. All right. Which of these animals would you be? A cat, a tiger, a raven, a snake, a lion, a fox, a wolf, a rabbit, an owl?
Jesus Christ, that was so fast. Fox.
Going with fox?
Yeah.
What is your greatest quality? All right, you got 9 options here, so.
9 great qualities.
I'm headstrong.
Nah.
I'm smart. Nope. Gonna cross that one out. I'm persuasive. I'm resilient. Nope. I'm ambitious. Nope. I'm patient. Nope. I'm honest. Nope. I'm disciplined. Nope.
Nope.
I'm creative. No.
Give me smart.
It's not true. All right. What is the best way to get back at an enemy? Oh my God. All right. We got some good ones here. This is how you're getting back at someone who has wronged you.
Okay.
You expose them on social media. I know that's your style.
Air my shit out. Tag them on Facebook.
But don't mention them. You can destroy an object that belongs to them. It could range from a pencil to a car.
I don't like this thing, and here's what I'm doing with it.
All right. Here's the third option. Show off about how great your life is and make sure they see it.
Okay.
Here's what Epstein would have chosen. You can blackmail them. You can emotionally manipulate someone they love.
Oh, and like fuck them?
I mean, one of many ways to interpret that.
Okay.
I know you've been practicing on this one. Do some sort of voodoo and curse them.
This is the most attractive one so far.
Can you imagine being so pissed at a person, like at work, like someone snubbed you at work somehow, and you go to a black magic shop, get a voodoo book, and start trying to practice voodoo to curse them?
I wouldn't start doing voodoo, but if I did voodoo anyway, fuck yeah, I would use it all the time like that. Like if I already knew how to do it, yeah, I would just come home from a bad day at work and be like, well, your dick's gonna fall off tomorrow. Or I hope your kid likes growing hair out of where their teeth should be.
Oh, that's a terrible thought.
Well, that's the kind of voodoo I would be up to.
Imagine how pokey on your gums and lips that would be.
Don't get on my bad side.
Snitch on them to someone in authority. And I like that one because you can just make up something and tell someone. You can go tell a police officer that they killed someone.
This is some conniving stuff.
Sabotage their food or something gross.
Something gross. Was that the last choice?
No, one more.
Oh, okay.
Poison them, but like Ovs not kill them.
Okay.
Poison them to give them a tummy ache.
That sounds a lot like messing with their food. I'm still going with voodoo.
You gonna do voodoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We have like 5 left. All right. Problem is, these all have so many options. What's a pet peeve of yours? Copycats, messy people, rudeness, incessant complaining, attention seekers, invasions of personal space, unreliable people, overly sensitive people, being interrupted.
Rudeness.
Okay. Which of these situations would make you most jealous? Seeing your best friend make best friends with someone else. Does it bother you when I make best friends with someone else, Brandon?
You have not made a friend with anybody.
Well, you could say our listeners are all my friends.
No, I'm not a jealous man.
And by the way, you're not a man, you're a child. You're less than 18 and you have the mind of an 8 to 12-year-old. Being compared to someone who's ultra attractive. Has that ever happened?
What was the question again?
Which would make you the most jealous?
Oh, okay.
Having someone do better than you in a competition. Watching someone be rewarded for something you don't think they deserve. Does it bother you when someone wins an Oscar and you're like, fucking, they don't deserve that?
Maybe not an Oscar, but I can see that maybe in other things. Sure, I'm going to hold on to that one.
Getting less attention than a sibling or family member.
Yeah. I'm always texting my mom and being like, I'm the best boy, right?
And she's never once said yes.
She never responds.
She's deleted your number years ago and you just don't know yet. A close friend getting in a new relationship while you're still single. Doesn't really apply to you. Making less money than a coworker. You definitely make less money on the pod than I do. I just haven't told you that yet.
Okay.
And watching someone's perfect life on social media. Does it bother you when Kim Kardashian's life is so perfect on Twitter?
No, I definitely understand why it bothers, why it like gets to people when they see perfect stuff, people's perfect lives on social media. But I've become so cynical that now every time I see someone post something where like their house looks immaculate or their kids are like perfectly dressed, their hair is all in place, then I'm immediately like, yeah, they spent fucking 15 minutes getting that picture together.
So you're not jealous. All right. So which one are you?
Yeah, I don't care about that one. The one, it was when someone gets a reward that they don't deserve.
Yep. We'll go with that. Now, this next one I think is bullshit because this is like the most straightforward one on here. Like, your villain is going to depend on this answer, I think.
Who is your favorite villain? Which villain are you most like?
It's not that far off. Which accessory would you have if you were a villain?
Okay.
You could have a cape, an evil bird, like Jafar, some sort of sketchy drink, like poison, a sketchy bit of food, and there's a picture of a poisonous apple, a cauldron, a staff, a spell book, a sword, and a crystal ball. You going with a bird?
No, I don't like birds. It would probably be either the crystal ball or the book. Because if I was going to do voodoo,
you're into voodoo, yeah.
I'd be up. Yeah, I'm going to pick the book. I got a book.
The spell book would be useful if you want to do voodoo.
Right.
Okay, last two questions. Which mystical power would you like to most have? These are interesting. Invisibility.
Well, that's only so I can see people naked, right?
Pretty much.
Is there any other reason to be invisible other than to see people naked?
You could sneak into the White House and record a conversation of Trump saying something super
How are you going to record it?
Well, he won't notice a floating camera.
There's that floating camera again.
Have you ever thought about, you think the fucking White House, the Oval Office would have had a hidden camera installed by some spy at this point, don't you think? Maybe there is.
I don't know. I think it's probably pretty hard to get a camera in there. I bet they have stuff where they can sweep for that. They can find shit like that.
Yeah. Thanks for ruining all the fun, Brandon. So
Sorry.
You're not going to be invisible. Would you have eternal youth? Because we know, I mean, sounds like that's already happening with your food choices. Eternal life?
Oh, God, no.
So what's the difference there? Eternal life, I guess you're just young versus you never die. I don't understand that. You can bring people back from the dead?
Yeah.
That one you want to bring back?
No, I don't like anything where you mess with staying alive too long or forever, or you bring people back from the dead. Like, just die when you're supposed to die, everybody. Suck it up.
Nope. Superhuman strength. What is that useful for, really? I mean, just being able to move the bed in the master bedroom?
Taking no shit for the rest of your life.
What shit are you taking that would be solved by having superhuman strength?
I just told you that my pet peeve was rudeness. So someone does something rude in line of the store. Someone does something rude while you're driving. You just go pick up their car and throw it a mile.
But you don't know where that car is going to land or who it's going to kill.
It's their fault. Shouldn't have been rude.
They're going to press charges on you and you'll have to pay.
I'm a villain.
So you retire to a lair somewhere, okay?
Yeah, this is what I do. When I go to Walmart, if someone honks at me or pisses me off, I pick up their car and I throw it in a random direction. That's the kind of pissant bully villain I am.
I like how you're a villain and you're still going to Walmart, though. Okay, you can transform into another person. That could be useful. You don't need a secret camera in the Oval Office then. You just transform into Trump and then go resign in a public statement.
The first thing I would do if I turned into Trump was take a picture of my dick and balls and tweet it.
Can you imagine the news story? The world would fucking stop if the president of the United States tweeted a graphic, uncensored photo of their dick and balls.
Let's say I wake up tomorrow morning and I open my eyes and I am not in my bed in my house. I am in a bed in the White House, in the resident part of the White House. I look down and I realize I am in the fat old body of Donald Trump. This crazy shit we talked about on the podcast has come true, and I am in his body. The first thing I'm doing is, like, you know, when he wakes up in the morning, his hair is just yellow cotton candy in a cloud above his head, and he just looks like shit. I would go into the bathroom, get completely naked, turn on every light, and I would put the camera on my phone on a timer, and I would sit in front of it, spread eagle, where you could see my dick and my balls and my stomach and my face, and I would smile as big as I could and take a picture and tweet it.
Do you think if that happened, Let's say Trump did that on accident on Twitter. And he
took a picture of himself, like basically spread eagle in front of a camera, like the kind of filthy picture a young person would send to another, like we just met on
like on Snapchat.
Join my OnlyFans for only $10 a month and get more like this. And he's got his big butt cheeks out there, his balls, his wiener, his yucky body, and his face, and he's smiling. He's just having a great time. And it's him well, first of all, a lot of people would not believe it, right? They would think it was photoshopped.
Yeah, but if it came from his account, like he tweeted it from him.
Yeah, I know. They would still think he got hacked and a lot of people, his supporters, people who like him and want to give him the benefit of the doubt, would say that it was photoshopped and his account got hacked. And I got to admit, if someone I supported,
that's what you would think, yeah.
That's the same thing. I'd be like, surely they wouldn't do this. This is, a masterful hack and Photoshop job. I've never seen disgusting balls Photoshopped quite like this before, but.
Mm-hmm. So orange.
Let's say that he takes a picture and he's showing his butt, his balls, his stomach, his face. He's smiling like a goober, and he's holding up a copy of today's paper and in the other hand, official White House stationery.
Do you think there would be consequences?
Can't imagine. I mean, I have to think that there would be, but I don't know what they would be. That maybe that's what that 25th Amendment is for. When the president goes cuckoo bananas, they have to bring out the guys with the nets. Maybe that's when they finally say, okay, we can't have him taking upskirt photos of his own self and tweeting
What
them
if
out
every
to
day
the
he
world.
just retweeted other tweets of hardcore porn? Wasn't him in it. Do you think there'd be consequences for that?
I don't know.
And then he tweeted later, I have not been hacked. I just think America needs to be more open-minded or something.
People have been kind of busted or outed before because you can go on someone's page and see what they've liked. And sometimes, I know politicians have gotten in trouble because they liked, dirty, naughty, they were conservative Christian guys who liked something that was spicy and naughty, was like a porn star.
Are you sure? I don't think that's ever happened before. That doesn't sound right, that Christian conservative politicians would do that.
They would be. Yeah, so what was the question?
Which mystical power would you like to have? And that option was transforming into another person, and we immediately went down a Trump rabbit hole.
Uh-huh.
The other three options were telepathy, predict the future, or mind control. And it sounded like superhuman strength was your choice.
Mind control sounds like the most powerful and evil one of all of them. What could you not do if you could perform mind control?
You wouldn't have superhuman strength.
I wouldn't need to. I would say, beat your own ass up.
I'd probably choose predict the future.
Give me mind control. Put me down for one mind control.
Next to your meatloaf. All right, and your last choice is to pick a weirdly ominous color. So we'll just say choose your favorite among these if you were a villain.
Mm-hmm.
You have gray, like a dark, deep purple, black, green, a light purple, like a teal, dark blue, violet, and a brownish green.
Black. It's black.
Oh my fucking God, you're gonna think I'm bullshitting, but you're Ursula.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
That's the only better one than Jafar.
Oh, and she's even her back's to the camera and she's looking back yeah, I know you're checking it out.
Is her butt,
Her butt's out of frame, but we can tell that she knows you like it. You are Ursula.
I'm looking her up. What do you call her? Ursula, Little Mermaid. She doesn't have a last name. Ursula Octopus. Let's see. Does she have a big butt?
She's a sea witch.
Oh, yeah. Look at this picture. She's got a fucking... He's sending you a link to this on Facebook right now.
Oh, baby. That is... Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. I'm going to be printing this one off.
Oh... I just found something else. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I'm not the only one who has noticed her big old butt.
Oh my God. Why are you making me open this on my work computer? It's literally naked Ursula. Well, it's her doing the Kim Kardashian thing. Remember that?
She's showing off her purple shiny butt. She's pulling off the black tentacle part. She's like, my butt's purple like my skin.
This doesn't make sense physically. This doesn't jive with what we know of Ursula, this photo. I'm saying it's photoshopped. I don't think it's the real thing.
This is the real Ursula.
That's you. That's Ursula. You think you got as much back as Ursula does?
I know I don't. I tried to twerk the other night and...
Threw out your hip?
No, my wife explained, like, I was like, how do you do this? She explained, like, you don't have enough junk in your trunk.
Give a few more weeks in quarantine and you'll have an ass after enough time. You have enough junk in the trunk then.
I will after I head to eat those pancakes in a few minutes.
All right, so you are mental age of 8 to 12, a real age of under 18. You're going on a date with Chris Hemsworth, and you are Ursula, but with not as good of a butt. There it is. That's what we know of Brandon. The science is science.
I found out a lot tonight.
We should do that again sometime, huh? There's literally thousands of quizzes on Buzzfeed. And they're all just as good.
Thank God for the progress of science.
All right, should we wrap it up then?
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a Patreon member. We'll see you on the next bonus episode.
Thanks.
Don't forget, you can get nearly 30 other Patreon exclusive bonus episodes right now for just $5 a month at patreon.com/tennispod. Patreon membership also includes early access to ad-free versions of our main episode, free tennis swag, and more. Plus, our next bonus episode releases this weekend, where me and Brandon go through Urban Dictionary trending words. Get more info and sign up in literally 2 minutes at patreon.com/tennispod. That's patreon.com/tennispod.